back out into the Lahi land. No more ether quests as of yet. All set. The encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard has been posted at Cleric to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he has aught to share of their recent activity. But we must tread carefully. There is a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid a confrontation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so, they cleanse their victims of sins and usher them into the sunless sea. I would rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen. Jin. Da 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 da. Hop, hop. Ah, missed. I missed all of them. Ah. Hellish conduit. Blessed bar the dog. Thank goodness you are unharmed. We would have arrived sooner, but we had a rather unwelcome visit from the children. You are acquaintances of Master Matoya, then. My apologies. You are Anaquins. The children have been acting strangely, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless. Strange? What have you seen? At first, there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. The usual gathering of ingredients for poisons and fauna and animals. Or from fauna and animals. But then I took notice of the venomous spiders. They've been breeding them in much greater numbers. It's as if they're preparing for something. Any idea as to what? It could be anything, really. If it meant the end of the Blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nests where they keep them, the children would be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are a natural predator of spiders. Set them loose on the nests, and we would have our opportunity to sneak into their encampment. What a mischievous plan! I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies, long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything we might use, or might be able to use? We should have smoke bombs at the outpost just over there. Then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search about for beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. Alright. Oh, hey! If it's all the same to you, I'll be returning to Slitherbow. I don't want to get in the way. Stay safe, and may the shadows keep you. La hey. Tree. Do 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 do. Oop, ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Let's get some bays. Buzz buzz, buzzy buzzy bay, buzz buzzy bay. La bay. Beep. Let's see. Large burlap sack. A burlap sack large enough to fit a dwarf. I don't like the insinuation there. A handmade device crafted by the Knights Blessed to produce copious amounts of smoke. Do 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 do. Bees! Beehive! Into the burlap sack with you! We've got spiders to disrupt. I couldn't think of a nobler cause. Do 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 do. Oh no, the vulture spotted me! No one could see me in the water. Well, that's a dead bee. Well, 2 bees. 2 bees or not 2 bees? Can't go up here. Can I get up here? Yes, yes I can. God damn you, flamingo! Were you able to find any? Yep. The guard returned to Slitherbound, but not before offering his thanks. As for the beehives, Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we needed. How did you fare? For God's sake, don't let them out. For God's sake. This is more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let us hurry, before the bees begin to stir. Look at how close I am! God flippin' damn it! Like, less than 100,000. Ugh. Your Stola is ready to move. The children's settlement is to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there is an airway apart from the entrance, which leads to the spiders' nests. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear. Yes, if the fates are kind indeed. Hop, skip, missed, jump. Well, I only missed one. Ooh. The shadowing's a bit weird on that. do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da ba. Huh. This is interesting. I don't know what it means, but it's very interesting. Do 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 do. We should move quickly before any of the children arrive. Up there is the airway. Do you see it? A bit far, perhaps, but we should be able to toss the bag through. Though we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors? Thunk. Bzzz. That should do it. Now we wait. What is that? Oh, bees! Bother bees are everywhere! Bees! Help! Someone! We have to save the spiders! It sounds like our plan is working. Still, it is quite likely not all were drawn away from their posts. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy your stolen more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of my loafing about, bored in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you both are ready. Punch, punch. Lucky. Go on, I'll be right behind you. Lucky. Wait. Something tells me that that's the other place that we just talked about. Yep. Alright, other entrance it is. Tomato! Yeah, that's what's inside of them. Oh yeah, I've been up here when I was clearing the map. I wondered why these people were so angry. Alright, I was checking me map. Jesus. Just because I've infiltrated your damn base. Huh, this looks familiar. That's the stuff. The font of seeing suggests this is a chamber for prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument is further in. I'm getting the feeling it could be through here. Ah! this will be the actual Warriors of Darkness. Because we have the healer, one of the tanks, Ardbert, who's been scratched out. Can't remember his name. He's an Ellison though. And McCourty, Archer, I think. So Lala, Ro, Hugh, Ellison, Kitty Cat. Yes, this is it. I will be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on the walls while I look over this? At a glance, I can tell they are old, predating the founding of the Blessed and the Children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. 'Twould behoove us to learn all that we can. Ooh, is this going to go into a cutscene where Ardbert explains it? I would be happy if that's what happens. Or not. Examine the murals and take note of what events they may depict. You may move the camera as well, zoom in and out, target the mural. The mural appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Other figures surround the warrior, rejoicing in their victory. So, the warriors of light defeating the Shadow Lord? The mural appears to be very old. A ruler sits atop a throne, attended by their subjects. There is nothing to be gained from staring at my backside. Now please, I need to concentrate. Well, that's debatable. I really do like that there's always at least there seems to at least be one joke amongst this stuff. I'm guessing that was our one. The mural appears to be fairly old. A knight shields himself and their comrades from an encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. I wonder who that could be.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this. There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it, slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was, but he had a good heart. He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends, a tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place. Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Lahi! I love how it just like halts everything. It's like, Lahi! Alright. Good to see my distraction proved successful. I believe I now have everything needed to finish deciphering the tablet. Tell me, Alex, did the murals appear to be of any significance? Depiction of heroes from the Age of Gods, the Vronkan Empire, and immediately before the flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime, you could be a curator of antiquities. Though it has no bearing on the task at hand, perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future. Shoes! And... Level 80! Enhanced Firebird Trance. Ooh, it's that button. After summoning Devi Phoenix, the trance gauge shot the yeah, basically, we actually summon the Phoenix now, rather than just trancing it. Which I could technically do. Well, I don't think you can do it out of battle, but still. We'll see it soon enough. An unwanted proposal. Ystoola's thirst for knowledge sated, she seems content to return to Slitherbough. Let us hurry to Slitherbough. The others are waiting. After we've returned, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar will be eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you will be the first to know. I do wonder though, so I know I could teleport back, but I want to analyze some stuff here. So, if we go to actions, specifically on something I'm talking about here. So, when you get the level 80 bonuses, you no longer summon your... Oh, I went the wrong way. You no longer summon your Eggy while using the trance. You summon Phoenix instead. Which... what is it? It gives you basically... that one? Yeah. Deals fire damage with a potency of 150. Basically... Wait. Is that what its thing is? It does its own... I'm sure it's got... might be that one. Can't remember. Yeah, I'm almost positive Scarlet Flame is basically the Worm Wave. Yeah, they're exactly the same. So that's like when you do an attack, it does Scarlet Flame. Is that stronger or weaker? I know you're obviously getting Kindle, which is like a big attack. But is that weaker or stronger than up to this point you actually also had your summon out and you could use Eggy Assault 1 and 2 and they're in Kindle? I don't think there's really any way of testing that. It's just something that popped in my head as like kind of interesting. That the fact that you just get Phoenix hanging around with you feels to me like it could be technically a little bit weaker. No, I hadn't clicked on him properly. Wait, what was his voice? Oh my god, I've already forgotten. Alexander, the god told me you left with Master Metoya to Woven Earth. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. Oh, she knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. But she is safe, and that is all that matters. We talk like this sort of. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by this fire? The stew will soon be ready.